Guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna learn press handstands. This is a cool trick. It will help you out a lot, but sadly this is also quite a hard trick. So what do you need? Well, you already need to have the handstand. There's two ways to do handstands. One is with bending the arms and one is with pushing out. If you can do the one with bending the arms to hold yourself, so whenever you fall, right, you fight it like that, that's perfectly fine, but try to learn the one where you actually push out. This means, well, I did a tutorial on it, I'll put a link in the description, because if you don't understand this, it's hard to grasp, but you need to learn the handstand. We actually push from the shoulders, because when you do that, you actually push the out, and it's better basically. Whenever you do exercises like this, and you bend your arms, I also sometimes do it, but that's cheating, right? You don't want to cheat, you want to do the real deal. Bending in a planche, bending in this move is actually cheating. You're using the wrong muscles to help you out, right? So, for this move, you need the perfect handstand. I hope you have it down. You need something else, and that is the hang. Now, what is the hang? The hang is when we enter. My legs are wide, by the way, but I'm showing it from the side. I'm going to just place my hands on the floor. And now I'm going to lean forward to hit the legs like this. See how they're on my toes like that? So do it again, hands, lean forward. So once you're on your toes like that, you don't have to stay on your toes. That's really hard exercise. You start pushing on the floor. Try to lift your legs and tense your legs as hard as you can. This will get you in that hang. And the key to learning this skill, and try to get this first probably, is just holding that for around a second or a split second like that. So I'll just show you guys. That's the hang right there. From the front, you'll see my legs are actually open, that's no problem. You can actually do the whole process with closed legs. Well, at least speaking for myself, that's incredibly hard, right? It's way easier with open legs. So, from here, leaning forward, holding it. See, I'm actually holding that for a split second. If you cannot do this, it's going to be hard. But to be really honest, I learned it the other way around. I learned it from handstand tipping down, which is also an option. So, once you can do the hang, what you try to do is curl up your hip fast. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. But of course, it's really awesome if you can wait there. So I suggest sort of working out like that, trying to get it slower and slower and slower as you already can do the move. But first, we curl our hip above our shoulders. Because in a handstand, you're not like this, right? You're not like in a hang position. We're straight up. So from that hang, the first thing you do is quickly put the butt higher. So I'll show you guys from the side. I'll just do that hang and lift my butt. So hang, lift the butt up. See that? Do it again. Hang, the butt goes up. See how I'm automatically already going actually in the press without even trying, right? So that's the key. Now, the legs, they're hanging. Then I open them, curl the hip, open. So open, curl, open. And if you do everything fast, it's a lot easier than you do everything slower. Maybe you're very, very flexible. And that's, well, if you got full splits and that kind of crap. And for some reason, a lot of times females have more, like, they can do it easier than guys, probably because they're more flexible in the legs a lot of times. So you open, curl, and close. So that is the exercise, that is the press. So you don't have to go all the way to handstand. You can just hang in that straight of handstand if you want and go back down. So that's actually what you do. I'll try to show it from the front. Simply going to the hang. Try to, well, if you have trouble, try not to wait too much, but don't cheat by jumping up. So sometimes I see people practice by jumping. Yet again, that's cheating. You're not even doing the exercises. You're not using the strength, the core, nothing, anything. You're just jumping up with the legs. You try to do the hang and then lift. So take a look. Hang, lift. See, now I use my bend, which is actually sort of cheating. Now, how do you get back down? Open, curl, down, right? That's the way down. So when you go down, I actually learned it like that. And then you, after you get it down, you try to do this multiple times, of course, without touching the floor with your feet. That's quite hard. I used to do back, I'm now old as hell, but back in the day I always did this as a warm-up, and then I was sort of stupid. I lost a lot of moves basically because I stopped practicing, but this is a really good exercise. But yeah, when you go back down, try to keep your body in handstands. This is a mistake that a lot of people, because that hang is sort of horizontal more than vertical, so what you try to do sometimes is dip down like that. Actually, the idea is that you stay in the handstand and only angle the hip down. Then you get to that hang, you lift back up the same way. So that's the way, guys. and this exercise is very good for you. If you're practicing flares, this will help you. If you practice flare to 90, flare to air flare, this kind of move, this move will help you. And I suggest sort of getting it down that you can do maybe 5 in a row, then you're good, right? So practice this, and I'll see you next time.